The damage doesn't, like, the damage is great, as we expected. But the fact how I did the damage in a situation we were horribly behind, how I created the 1-by-1 absolute tempo, like, discrepancy in the game, and continued it. Like, usually you get tempo for like 1 minute and then you have to reset. We held tempo for 5 minutes straight while we were behind. And we got ahead. Like, this game is a thing of beauty. This game is absolute fucking art. If you understand anything about the fucking game. It's art. It's absolutely art. No, I'm simping for myself here. It's like, it's such a difficult thing to pull off. Like, if there's infinite parallel universes, out of 1,000, this happens in one, okay? This happens in one timeline out of 1,000. Let me just overview early game a little bit. Also, how I played this Cassidy in an early game is incredible. Hit. I could have probably gone for an auto attack there. That was my bad. Should have auto attacked. Yeah, we're doing self-coaching. This is the first time live doing it. Okay. So look how I play this Cassidy. Auto attack. I know he's gonna Q, so I don't Q myself. So I auto attack, go behind the wave, and auto attack after for true damage. That's extra 10 on cheap shot. Okay. This is gonna be a Q again. Based off the bounce, another cheap shot. Boom. Auto attack, auto attack. This is how you choke someone out. I'm taking a lot of damage here, but I know it's gonna be worth it because if I proc true damage and I'm confident that I will, it's awesome. And then again, auto attack. Okay. This is how you punish the early game. Obviously, I get count. Like if they gank me, I'm fucked. But this is how you do it. This is how you do it. I'm playing with the fire here. I know exactly where he's gonna be, so we do that. Boom. So I'm not afraid early that much. Okay. Now I don't want to miss anything. Look at this. Instant auto attack. Boom. W. Auto attack. I think I'm gonna W again to keep the stacks alive. Right about here. Right about here. 7 seconds. Coming up, buddy. There we go. That was at 7 seconds. We go for a true damage proc off of that minion. And he's done. He's fucking done. He started Doran's shield with fleet footwork and he's done. He has to teleport immediately. Now, because I don't want to recall immediately, I want to do that. I could have gone for cheater recall there and get like 350 Dark Seal. That would have been alright as well. But I was kind of hyping myself up for a kill. Okay, now we get a reset, and I don't think I even recall once, right? Do I recall here? Do I complete this one? Yeah, I think I do, yeah. No, he face checks as I expect, but Lee Sin is not paying attention. I predicted this, Lee didn't. That's why I was fully ready. I never was in shop. I knew exactly what was gonna happen. Then Lee trolls here. He trolls. He cancels his auto attack so I don't get a kill, and he dies as well. I think Lux kills him after. Yeah, he trolls. Now I have to stay. Now I have to stay, but I have no mana. So now, look how my playstyle shifts. Even though he's low, I don't shoot too much. My playstyle shifted. I'm playing slow because I know he's in my jungle, and I just chill. This is where I have to forfeit pressure. Look at this. Look at this playstyle. Instantly shifted. Instantly fucking shifted. We trimmed the wave because I don't want it to be a hard crash. Secure the cannon, beautiful. I'm out of mana completely now, which means I have no prio, which means I'm looking to reset this. I'm looking to reset this. This is the shop that I want to reset on, but I also see this, so I immediately do that because I have prio as well, because I was stacking up a slow push into a crash. And this is absolutely flawless. I think this kill won the game subsequently, because I get this. I go back and I yoink this. Not only do I get money, but I get blue, which means I can go back to lane still and crush this guy, because he doesn't really have items. He has no extra items than me. He has sustain, but he used that all up anyway. So he's basically, we're basically equal in items. Efficient gold is equal, even though I have like 1.3k. So I go back to lane because I know the jungler is dead and I want to utilize the experience advantage to try and make a play. And I do, but I almost kill him. I almost kill him here. Are you coaching yourself? Yeah. That is just, oh my god. Like, this Cassidy just got outclassed to the finest level. If I break that, go reset. This guy interrupts me, and I go back after. Whatever, we lose the dragon because he solos it. I go back. Big money. Big money. Okay, cool. Okay. Azzapp is back, and I'm well aware I'm getting 6. He's not, so I'm contesting everything. I'm contesting everything he can throw at me. This is how you work with Kassadin, chat. So now I try to squeeze in every bit of fighting before he gets 6. Look how desperately I'm trying. It's a little bit too desperate, so it becomes a little bit obvious. So maybe you're better off making one good move that's unexpected. I try like shit ton of times here to combo him before he levels up, but I don't quite succeed. Sadly. This is also one good trick when you're shoving like this. If you hard shove like this, don't shove it fully. Leave 2 minions alive, during which, while you kill those 2 minions, you're gonna get your cooldowns back. So after you kill this one, then this one, my cooldowns are almost gonna be back. So right when we're under third, I'm gonna still have cooldowns. Like if I'm trying to make a play. But if I'm shoving for a cheater recall, I'm just gonna shove everything. You know? That's the difference. That's the difference.
Some 2 babies time.
Ouroboros, welcome back. Year and a half, baby. Welcome back to this quiz. I really appreciate it. We watched that. We watched that. So see how I'm keeping these minions and I'm last hitting them at the very last second. So I get my cooldowns back up right while we're on the dive. So that was all micromanaged. Because I want to get punished as not being 6. Which I do all right here. I don't have lethal here. I calculate in advance. I'm satisfied with the plate. I need a Q to land, which I don't. It's a 50-50 and I miss it. If I land it, he dies. So there's 2 possible jukes. He goes back or forward and I miss it. Okay, now I'm desperately trying. Because I know he's like 2 minions off of it, even 1. So I'm absolutely desperate here to choke him out. I even land dead, but the true damage expires after 7 seconds. So, and he gets it now. So that was like really nice attempts. Then I see that this fight is happening, so I go immediately. But we can't contest. The bot lane is prio, the jungler is weaker, we can't do shit. Okay. What is happening here? Do I go back? He has no mana? Oh, yeah, this is where he had no... Oh, here we go. We get to watch the replay. He has 80... He had 88 mana when I looked at it. Now he's like 92. And he's gonna use Q. And I'm gonna land shit. Look at his mana. Just look at his mana, dude. 100 and he used it. So he has 20. He gets his W off, so he has 46. How on earth does he fucking ult away? He needs 50. He needs 50 only. Well, okay. His ult requires only 50. I still kill him, which was perfect play. But man, 50 mana for the cunty ult? Disgusting. Okay. We yoink that. I'm really fucking fed. I'm popping here. Okay, so we chill out with a recall. The shit is happening top lane. I recognize that there might be a chance if this guy can run away. That's why I start going when I hear the ult, but he hits it, so... It's kind of pointless. I should back off immediately here. This is a mistake going this way. I waste like 5 seconds. Yeah, about 5-6 seconds I waste for no reason. So there was no reason for me to try that. That attempt was bad. Because I knew he was gonna die, nevertheless. See, I'm kind of predicting their movements blindly here. I know a gank is imminent. I play a little bit too aggressive. But for the sake of also baiting a fight. Because it's a flash for flash at the end. He ults, I barrier. That's their strongest guy without flash. I mean, that was a... Okay, that's a judgment call. Ideally, in competitive setting, you wouldn't do that play. Okay, chat? And I advise you to almost not do it. But if you recognize... I felt that the game was slipping. Top lane behind, jungle behind, bot lane behind. So I recognize that the game was slipping, and we lose late game way harder than we lose early and mid. So I recognize the desperation, the necessity for desperate plays. So I kind of try to be a highlight and force the game onto me, which eventually happens anyway. I do that through mid game, but I force the game onto me because I want him to fight me, because I feel like I'm the only guy ahead, which I am. I'm the only guy ahead. So I want all the fights to be around me. So I'm gonna play aggressive just to bait on the edge, just to bait out a fight. It's how to become the win condition. Now that's a mistake. I didn't know he had flash there up because I was a moron. I thought he used flash earlier. This guy tries to R flash. He fails. That was my bad. That was a big mistake. That one in a different timeline could have cost us the game. But I really shined through later on. We got a recall. Good items. They're fighting bot lane. Kassadin gets fed here from the bot lane. So I can't do anything but take the Consolation prize, which is a plate. Dragon spawning timer, so they immediately rotate. I'm chipping that bad boy away. We shove. That's another plate. And I leave the plate here because I know I can reach this in time, which I do. Lee Sin kind of panics a little bit. This was essentially a 50-50 dragon. But it's just this guy's 2 levels ahead and a better player, so. He smite at 400. I do give him a kill. I do give him a 450 kill. But we lost the dragon, which is really big. That's gonna cost us later. Like, it's gonna add so much panic. This guy... I think because of that rotation. Because I was on the dragon, Kassadin didn't. He gets prio, so he can actually rotate here. Kayle will flash away and she's gonna live. I lost prio obviously for dragon. And I immediately know what's gonna happen, so I immediately ping this guy back. I assumed because this guy was losing hard. This is the first time he actually caught her off guard. Where he has kind of a chance to kill. He might get too greedy to kill her. So I'm instantly like, understand the psychology. I'm like, no. Don't do it. I know it looks good, don't go. And he doesn't go, luckily, which is pretty good. I get my reset of this Ludens. So yeah, we go back to lane. I wave clear, and now I'm the guy with the prio. Because Kassadin was late from that top lane rotation. Now I honestly don't have too much to do. Our top side is cut off completely, so I'm just fishing for mistakes. Bot lane, I cannot really do a proper rotation. Shit goes down here, they lose, my team loses, they get kind of fucked, and I obviously can't follow up through Kassadin, makes no sense. So I take Consolation prize, and it's a very important part, honestly, if you're watching this for education. Like, take Consolation prizes all the time, because look, let's say a shit happens, like one guy rotates and you can't really follow it up. So you take a plate. That's 160 gold, but he gets a kill. I get 160 gold, maybe a wave, so that's like 280 gold, 300. Well, 280. 280 gold off of a plate and a wave, but he gets 300 and experience advantage, and he denies my teammates. Okay, clear advantage to them. But that Consolation prize, if you assume that you're a better player than the opponents, which by playing solo queue you are gambling that you are, you can utilize that gold more efficiently than the opponents, so you will take those trades. We're 4k gold behind, two mountains, and they have way better late game, and they're on the way to scale. K level 11 already. Only Kassadin is struggling, but he got kills off of my teammates, so he's actually fine. He's 30 CS down in 3 plates. Okay. So, what is happening here? I'm just running down. Yeah, I see that they're overextended. Yeah, they overextend. This is a key fucking mistake from opponents. If they don't do mistakes, we don't win the game. This is a key fucking mistake. I split up my combo nicely because I know I can kill. You always kill the target that's farther back because the next one dies. He yoinks this kill for absolutely no fucking reason. She had no chance of trading a kill nor surviving. He shouldn't have stolen this kill. Big mistake from Taric. That's 350 gold yoinked from me. Or 300. I kind of make a mistake for like 2 seconds. Go down instead of going mid. But it's just like brain processing, you know. You get distracted. I'm a streamer. Too many things to pay attention. I should have been like here, maybe slightly faster, whatever. Kassadin used infinite ult, so no mana. They overextended for the Herald, they got baited. I do a nice nasty combo there. Kayle kind of gets through my E because I place it poorly. Or Q. My Q was shit, my E was good. He yoinks that kill for absolutely no reason again. 650 shutdown, by the way. 650 gold. And I lose it. And this is where we as a team get a little bit of tempo. Because we killed them bot lane off of my rotation. Then we went back, they greeted for my mid turret. And then we kill them again. So this is good. Taking objective while losing the fight is bad because we get prio and then we can operate for something and prepare the next objective. So now I immediately know what to do. I don't do a reset, I go for a fight. I try fighting. Look at this. I'm immediately fucking fighting. I'm just looking for a fight. This bot lane is playing too aggressive and I recognize that, so I want to punish him. I have a lot of money, but I'm constantly baiting a fight. I'm counting stacks, that's 2, W3, and ult 6. GG. He dies, no matter what. Okay. Now I think it's a bit too much to stay, because obviously I have nothing to work for with tempo, and I got perfect money, so that's... here I make a decision, which... That was close. Here I make a decision to actually purchase Oblivion Orb. A lot of people don't get this, and people say Morello is bad, because they're less popular and Morello is bad, which it is. It is. Okay? The only reason you would buy it, I criticized yesterday Samyan for buying it. The only reason you would buy it, because, okay, this is some high level thinking, but you don't have to do this. You can just go by default land raise. The difference is very minimal. I'm just thinking ahead here, and I believe I explained this during the game. We have to win this mid game. Like, I know exactly what's the only course to win this, and I actually do that successfully, which is incredible. But I know that the only play here is to win this mid game hard, and the best way to get the best mid game power spike is to buy this double magic pen, Sork Shoes, Oblivion Orb. So that's double magic pen versus absolutely no MR, and they're most likely not gonna get MR because AD Taric doesn't fucking matter. So they won't have MR at least early mid game. So I'm buying this item. This item gets outscaled by Landry's later on for sure. I'm not gonna finish Merle. I don't give a fuck. I'll finish it later because I need pink words. But yeah, I don't intend on finishing it at all. I just want to go for the dead cap after this. I want to get really fed through this mid game because I'm ahead. That's the only course of action. I gotta play perfect, get fed, get dead cap. So that's the biggest power spike I can reach at this given moment, and I want that. So okay, that's my reasoning for the Oblivion Orb here, and I do believe it pays itself off brilliantly. We go mid, instant tempo. Look at this. I didn't even go for the wave. I didn't even touch the wave. I know that their bot lane is the weakest link, and I'm trying to abuse, exactly what happens. Pure abuse on this bot lane. Because my reasoning here is, I have to make a play before she hits the turret. I have to make a play before they win one side lane or the other, because they're winning both side lanes. Like, she got a kill on Sion already, so I immediately have to equalize that. Otherwise, the tempo goes in their hand, they got the 1-4 split push, and we lose this dragon for sure. Sadly, we do lose it anyway, but we'll see. This fight kind of happens. I land a nice Q, but Lee Sin trolls, sadly. It goes in a very terrible fucking play. And that solidifies it that the dragon is done. I hear flash predictably. I didn't time his jump correctly. I didn't time his jump correctly off of a few milliseconds. If I waited slightly longer, he might have jumped and I bait him and we can kill him. Yeah, whatever. It's better to err on the side of caution in these cases, because if I die, the game is over. So it might be better to be a little bit more cautious. Because I recognize we can give up this dragon. It's not over as long as I'm this fed. This dragon is fine. We give it. We still have one more chance before the soul. Okay. That's good. We go back to mid. I'm getting my ult. I'm looking to make a play. Every time I have ult, I'm looking to make a play. This is why I also go with this. Are you fucking kidding me? What? This doesn't work? Okay, this is why I go Ultimate Hunter sometimes in solo queue, because it's a pure hard carry rune. It's a pure hard carry rune. Because you just make plays off of ults all the time, and you increase your impact in the game. The optimal one is the Boots Cosmic Insight, and that's a competitive one. This one is solo queue for highest impact possible mid lane. So again, I'm looking to make a play. Here I think I'm kind of salty that Jhin doesn't ult. Because I just want to create a play while Caitlyn doesn't have flash. So yeah, now we're going together to check this. Because we have no map. We have no map at all. If you have to word something, you gotta go all together. And I'm trying to help. This guy, no idea what the fuck that was. No fucking idea. I'm constantly looking for long range Qs, whatever. I hit her here, but she roots me. I would have to dodge it. Jhin hits, but we can't do shit. I'm really sad that we're not making a play, because they're clearly going for a 1-3-1, and I really want to make a play here. That's how I'm obvious. Like, I'm 60% HP taking binds and like while desperately starting a fight. And I'm sad when they're overextended here, Jhin doesn't ult. Because Jhin can legit ult and we just like chase him down. So yeah, I'm trying to farm up. I want to get this Medjais before I go top lane to match this guy. Because if I match him, I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose hard with this HP if I match him. He might kill me and the game is over. So I was trying to farm up Medjais before I go. Anyway, I go up here trying to play safe. I want a ward before he gets there. And I get a glimpse of this TP. Instant cancel. And now the trick is just to survive. That's good. My team made a play. They're gonna trade it 1-for-1 eventually, because Lee Sin will troll again. But it doesn't really matter, that doesn't concern us. We're here for money, we yoink it, we defend it. That's fine. Yeah, Lee Sin dove too much and trolled again. So it's still 1-for-1, but 1-for-1 benefits us kinda. But not really. Usually when you're behind, 1-for-1 benefits you, but not if they're a much better late game. So, yeah, now I just want to make plays, okay? This is it. This is what I said. I want 25 stacks and dead cap next. So, that's the only way to win. I gotta get really fucking massive fed. So, okay, Graves tries to invade me. I yoink this fast and get mid lane. And now I'm looking to make plays again. Now it's all about plays. This is the point. This is the point. This is like the final point, kinda. They're hitting insane levels. 13, 13, 12. Okay? This is an insane point for them. And if we remain in status quo for about 4 minutes, the game is over. If we just chill for 4 minutes, the game is over. So now I recognize it's time for making plays. I set myself up with the Medjai's movement speed, with the magic pen and all that. They only have MR and Chalice. That's it. That's the only one. So this is the time for making plays. And I'm raging that Jhin is not ulting here, because I really want to make a play here. I can run them down. Kate no flash. So free. Jhin doesn't do it, so we dance for a while. This is very sloppy. I don't know why we dance like this, like monkeys. Jhin should have ulted immediately. They're so overextended. Their bot lane is terrible. Okay, so they make a play here. I'm pinging Jhin R, as you can see. So we go down. Now, I know that they possess our jungle here completely. Now, I don't know if Kessin is there. I assumed that he was. I immediately assumed that he was. So. But even still, I'm playing slightly aggressive because I want them. Even still, you can see me. I know that in my mind, Kessin is there, actually. But I'm positioning aggressively on the edge. Again, for the same reason I explained earlier. I want to force a fight. I want to force a game. I want to force the game in my hand. And now this guy goes in. We miss a stun, sadly. I hit him. And then we get a root, I think, on someone, right? Soon. Yeah, that Q into root. And she dies. That's exactly what we needed. That kill is worth 300 for me. And because it's Medjai, extra 400 gold. Because that's how much the AP is worth. So that kill is like 700 gold on me because I have Medjais. That's the risky playstyle when you really want a hard carry. I'm immediately trying again. Look at that. Jhin misses, we land a stun. I just want to fight. I just want to fight all the time. Because this is tempo play. Classic tempo. Now, we recognize we can't win, but we're really good at kiting. I deal a shit ton of damage. I don't want to be done. I really don't want to be done. See, I'm always like probing them, even if we can't. Like, you're just like, you know those annoying kids back when you like, that they like mock you? They're like, ah, ha, ha, and then you chase them and then they run away. And then they mock you again, you know? That's what we were doing, basically. We're going in and out. We're not taking a fight that we were gonna lose, but we're just baiting around. I'm waiting for a mistake, and this is it. He doesn't realize he has 2 stacks, and I know I'm gonna proc true damage, and I kill him. 600 plus 400 of Medjais. 1k gold worth. Like, we're shifting gold values so fast here with this tempo. And that should give us the dragon, because we got the 5v4, if we properly use the tempo. Now, I know this Caitlyn went too far, so I immediately go forward. I really want to tempo even further. I hit a Q. Lee Sin goes for farming here for some reason. That was really weird. Okay, I destroy Kayle here with perfect timing. I missed that Q, but it's irrelevant. She has ult. Okay, and that way we created Prio again, because we were 5v4 and they're low. So we should go for Dragon and we should get it. And with this play mid lane, you might not even like realize this if you're like just watching the game on the stream and chilling. With this play here, we essentially secured the dragon, which was spawning like 30-40 seconds later. With that Graves play, with that constant forcing and keeping them here. We didn't let them recall because it was 1 minute before dragon. And that was my goal. So we essentially created a discrepancy which gives us a dragon and denies them the soul. Because if they get this, like, we're fucked. Now I see Kassadin, and that's very risky for me. And I know he jumps over. So that means, because I know vision, he can just go like this and fuck me up. So my only course of action is to go left. I can't go up here. It's impossible. Like, if in case Kassadin does boom, boom, jump, 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 I die here. And it's not worth because of my Magi's. So I immediately have to go left. And Kale has no ult, which I memorized. And I just WQE, WQR. Because it's enough. And we get a dragon. So, muy bueno. My team capitalized on dragon. They didn't fuck it up. That was really good. Now, I'm farming up for double Larget. Because I don't want to recall for 1 Larget. At this point, it's not worth it. Because we have to keep up the tempo. Recalls are not worth it. Unless you, like, really get an insane spike. So, there it is. 22 Magi stacks, double Larget. And we go, and I want to make a fight again. Now, I have to defend this, sadly. I think I see that now, right? Do I? I think I have to defend this. What am I doing? I'm trolling. Am I just dead? Yeah, I'm just letting go of minions. I'm letting go of the minions to fight. Yeah. Clear fucking goal. Ideally, in a proper game, you would clear this, then rotate to make a play while the slow push hits, but I just want to make a play, so I go ham. I just go ham. Again, tempo. Like, I'm sacrificing short-term minions for a risky play. Because if we pull it off, we tilt them in tempo. Because tempo is so good in solo queue because... Oh, he missed it. I thought he hit it. Oh, shit. Wait. This was my reasoning here. Look, let me show you. I thought Jin hit this. Look. Jin goes to fuck around with him. And I thought he hit the W here. I thought he hit the W. And that is why I go in to do the W and I'm assuming W is lasting. Now it stops. And now he starts moving. Then I do the max range Q to hit him. Which actually turns out to be correct. Because I do hit him. I do notice that I hit him. But he wasn't rooted. He just came back. So again, that's really good. Prio, that's a good hit. And immediately. While they're rotating, we get a kill. Or we don't actually. She gets ulted. Yeah, that was a good ult. But they're all low, so... Objectives. Yeah, this game is fucking crazy, dude. This game is pure art. It's actually super crazy. Now we do some shot calling around Baron, clear vision, and then we try to bait it round. Because again, we want to use that bait to start a fight. They go into our jungle. And we're kind of going there, but I'm faking that because I want to get these. That was a good fake around because I shoot Q here to combo here. Now we get a root, I land a max range again, and boom. Look at that. Like, we're always, like, this shouldn't be allowed, but we're always one step ahead of them, because they're like, oh, they say, oh, we're gonna invade you here, we're gonna make a play on our turf, because we had the pure control here, they don't want to go in. They make a play on this side, we're gonna steal your blue, we're gonna push your bot lane. They're like, okay, you're gonna listen to us. And I say, no, we're gonna make this play. I'm gonna do anything I can to catch your bot lane, and if I miss my abilities there, we don't catch them at all. It's a risky play, but if it pays off, we regain the driver's seat. We control the game. And then we get 2 kills, and now these guys can't do shit. In a 5v5, they could even still, I think, beat us. Now this guy gets picked off like that.
Thank you for your
We hit him. Cool again, my man.
Sorry for interrupting, but give some credit to Cat Jam.
Yeah, Cat Jam carried that for sure. Okay. Yeah, the original recording didn't have map. Because of the Cat Jam and the snipers, so it's good that that's why we're kind of doing this also. I want to explain what's happening. So yeah, once the jungler is dead, we can do this. It's free as fuck. Now we're just looking to make a play. Because she steals my blue. I reset this wave, because we need to reset it properly if we want to make a fight. I yoink Elixir, and then we go down mid. So dragon coming up. We want to fight, we want to destroy this. So we insta-fight, it's kind of a sloppy one, but... I like that my team understands the win condition. They're like, the win condition is fight. Because, you know, they have split push. Tatakai, we just have to fucking fight, you know? It was kind of sloppy, we missed the engage. And we know Kazan is here, but we're like, fuck it. Go. Go aggro. Look at my positioning here. I'm like cutting so deep on the sides. Because I'm just looking for a fight. Look at this. Go in a turret, go back in. Go back in. QR, perfect. Like, I just don't want to give them like the control for a moment. No control for a single moment. This guy jumps while being looted, which is kind of sad, but okay. This is where we fuck up. This is where we really fuck up. Our team is just crazy here. Like originally we want to get, we want to secure inhib, go back for dragon. That's the shot calling. We kind of get crazy for kills though. This is all decent because they're kind of hyping up the end, which is too early. My team is hyping up end here. I'm here, well it makes sense, but they go to dive this guy, which is a big troll play. This is a big troll play right here. Really big troll play. He dies, this guy dies after. Big money on Kazan. And me and Jin are left versus these guys. And they got better timers. They got better timers because they're the guys who earlier died. So now we have to fight the dragon, which is difficult. I troll big time. I just get level 16 here. And I try to level up my ult and I use it in a... off of this crab, I think, right? I get level 16 off of the crab. And then I try to level up my ult, but I don't press control. And then I ult there. Because I'm a moron. So yeah. But I'm so focused that I don't even like get tilted about it. I'm so focused, I'm like, okay, what's next? It's fine, it's fine. We'll play without it. It's just one asset less, you know? I tried to level up my ult and I failed it there. I just clicked it early. So we go here. I got one stack on that, so I know EW is gonna proc true damage and I yoink it. And that's perfect. Now we tempo bot lane immediately. Yeah, I ulted North American server, like over there, you know, across the fields of dragons. So now again, tempo. Like the whole key thing is tempo from like minute 19 to 30, basically. It's just constant tempo in fighting. And if a game plays out like this and I have the control, like I can guarantee you we're gonna do well. So we're trying to make a big play again. My ult is up now. I predict Caitlyn here because I saw. Okay, here's the thing a good VEL'KOZ player will do. He's gonna profile people. Just off of me shooting a Q up there, I was shooting like up here. Doesn't matter. I wasn't shooting Caitlyn at all, but I didn't notice her pattern of movement while I shot because she did like a little circle when I did that. Wait, let me show you. I'm memorizing patterns in which they dodge. So look at this. When I shoot a Q, she did like a little circle, like you know. She does a little circle, which is like, oh, I'm gonna dodge away, and then when she sees the Q's going past her, I'm gonna dodge close. So that's exactly what I used to manipulate her here. This exact Q. This is exact Q, early recast EW. Manipulate her movement. That's an opening. 5v4 tempo again. Like, I just probed the top side, but noticed her pattern accidentally. And then I'm like, okay, let's get her. I have the memes, you know? I don't know why I baited shit. I should tank it. I have a shield. We hit this guy, whatever, we focus here. But I healed this guy for true damage of the bounce. And he's done. That's their strongest guy done. Okay, now it's instant reset. Look how I'm shot calling with my movement. I'm shot calling with my movement because I know everyone's watching at me. If I overstay here watching them, they're gonna watch me and we're all gonna stay here and fight forever. I immediately go back and then I start pinging back as well. So they're basically, they have to oblige, you know? So I get a reset and this is what? This is where I finish Morello. Usually you don't care about Morello that much. Here I finish it just because I want pink wards on the side. Because if I don't finish Morello, I keep Oblivion Orb, I have to buy, like, let's say, Liandra's Mask. I have no room for pinks. So I decide to finish it just for that. Because the stats aren't still, like, that horrible. You know? I just value pinks too much. I'm too fed anyway. I don't care about damage. Okay. So we shift to the Baron side. We got double inhib on the bottom side. And that was a really nice try. This was the tempo playstyle still. I noticed a little opening, but they're playing a little bit more cautious this time around. Taric with a good flash stun there. I knew she's gonna do that, so I dodge it, and she heals. Okay, so we call Baron immediately. Like, go, 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 go. Hey, I just go Baron because they're fucked, and I go into zoning. Because that's what VEL'KOZ kind of does. Look at that hit. That was a really good hit. No true damage, but yeah. My team still didn't start Baron for some reason. That was a blind. That was a blind, by the way. That was a blind on KO. Look at this. I hit this guy. I go like this. I hit the Lux there, which was rooted. And I know immediate rotation goes here. So I WQ. And that's a really good hit. I got like 3 of them low in this sequence. 4 actually, if you count Lux. So yeah. Kassadin flies like 400 times over here. My ult, by the time it casts, he jumps. That's how fast he's level 16. But yeah. Now it's just a matter of cleaning it up. She gets her ult back or whatever. And that's the ending. Like, I don't believe it, man. Like, at the end of the game, we're ahead 3k gold. We're down a dragon. We're down a dragon. We're 3k gold ahead only. Okay? 3k gold only ahead versus a pure late game comp. One could argue that they would still destroy us in a proper 5v5. They probably would, actually. Given how you seen the Kassadin earlier do that shenanigan and Kale do that shenanigan. But they started the fight with 4 guys low. You know? They would still destroy us. 3k gold is not much. They have 1 dragon up, so that's like probably 1k gold value. Maybe even more at this late game stage. So gold could be considered dead equal. And yeah. They have this late game. They would still beat us in a 5v5, I think. So that was just a game of art, honestly. I impressed myself because everything worked kind of the way I imagined it. Like it rarely does. You're like, okay, my living condition is this 1 in 14,605 chances. Okay, I'll still play towards it to be better and try to be better, but it actually works. I got surprised it worked because everything went smoothly. Like every pick that had to happen or the game is over, it happened. And we bounced tempo every single time when it had to like go to us. Otherwise we just lose the game. Thanks for that really nice coaching. Keep it up. Catch jammers.